I am in love. I'm in love with this Brahmari Mudra with bees. Yes, bees. I've stopped using soap, shampoo, and toothpaste for bees. This may sound strange or rather foolish, but sometimes drastic change is with a little crazy idea. And why does this matter to you? Because as per Ayurveda, the traditional Indian science, जो खा सकते हो वही लगा सकते हो. What you can consume is what you can apply on your skin. Your skin, the largest organ. It consumes everything you apply. And what happens when you rinse it out? It doesn't just vanishes. It gets into our streams, our well, our rivers. That's where bees take a sip to quench their thirst. We are forcing bees to take the waste, the chemical waste, which we are letting go. And they are dying because of the water pollution we are creating. What did I switch to? To nature's gift. I do coconut oil pulling for oral health. Rita, which is soap nut, which gives you the enough foam you need. Shikakai, which gives you the softness of the hair you crave for. And Amla, which nourishes my skin. The result? No pimples, no dandruff, no hair fall, and my skin heals with every use. And heals the water bodies whenever the water is entering into them. How did I get into, so that's the foam we see. That's the sad state of the rivers we have. That's the foam entering into rivers from all the cities. How did I get into the whole bee thing? Well, life threw a major challenge at us. Even after 6 years of our marriage, we were not able to conceive. Me and my wife expected a child, but it was not easy. Our reports were normal. We ate healthy. We ate local. But what the doctors pointed out was very drastic, that there were pesticides in the food we were consuming, and there were induced hormones in the dairy product. The Annadata, we call the farmer, is now, and few dairy owners are inducing poison in the very root of our life. And if we don't break this pattern, unfortunately, we'll have a generation which will not be able to create the next generation. And why do we rely on bees to help us break this? Because our food is all thanks to bees. 85% of the food we humans eat is all pollinated by bees. And unfortunately, bees are vanishing very fast. Why? Because of the unrestricted use of pesticides in the farms and the pollution we humans are creating. It's easy for us to get rid of it when we come together. Let's reduce the water pollution by switching to soap and natural-based detergents. Let's reduce the air pollution by planting native bee-friendly plants. Let's reduce the land pollution by reducing the use of pesticides, or rather switching to national traditional practices. It's not a sacrifice, but it's rather something which is for planetary care. And when we talk about care, who better to learn it from the kids? I run a project with kids called Lunchbox. Whenever I go to schools, I ask them, who's your friend? And they say, he's my friend. They say, she's my best friend. Some of them also say, my doggy Buzo is my friend. And then I ask them, do you have a tree friend? A tree who you can call your friend? They say no. And then I introduce them to this bee-friendly sapling, which I request them to nurture for some months. They fight for it, they care for it, and they nurture for it. And for those who are able to take care of it and make it survive, they get a lunch box, a steel lunch box. It's not just any other box. This carries memories of them nurturing and a silent message that the food inside the lunchbox is all thanks to bees. Well, thankfully, that's the lunchbox project. And I also switched to art, not just talking, but let art start a conversation on the bee conservation. That's portraits on bee wax, which is a tribute to all the hard work the bees are doing for our existence. We were lucky enough to be blessed with a child, and my wife at times is worried when she sees insects around. But my son, at the sight of bee, says, "Dad, let's not be afraid of it. If we love it, it will not sting us." This is the India I dream of, where the young generation is not afraid of bees, rather they care for bees. This is not my story. It's a wake-up call for all of us that we must break this deadly lock of consuming all these chemicals, of these IVF centers which are booming up, or nature being somebody else's responsibility. I dream of an India where every school has a little tree friend, every farm has a beehive, every city has a bee-friendly park. It's when the cities, the schools, the farms will buzz with life, then will India buzz with dream, a dream and a hope of being healthy and being happy. Jai Hind.